audience will see it shortly. It says starting your stream. Okay, you are now live. See if I can pull it up also. That would probably be good.
Got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Does it say how many people are there?
Currently 0.
Oh, that's to be expected. Oh, man. Does it make you watch an ad?
Mm-hmm.
To see the chat?
I mean,
You don't need to see what's going on.
where's the chat then?
Oh. I thought you said you had a live chat.
Oh. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting there.
Sorry, I just wanted to... Where's the camera? Oh, it's the tiny thing. Hi, everyone. This has been a bit of a struggle. Before we get too far into it, how are the audio levels? They should be pretty good, because I've spent a lot of time trying to tweak them ahead of time. So the game audio should be pretty faint, but you can hear it, and we should be pretty clear at the current volume. But I just wanted to get a thumbs up from you guys. This was supposed to... We were supposed to stream many hours earlier. And I had pretty much everything set up.
Audio is awesome.
Good.
Game sounds a bit loud.
Okay, noted. I had pretty much everything set up, ready to go, and then whenever I'm using OBS, and I'm using OBS on Mac, which is like super beta, and I just kept running into like problem after problem after problem with the audio syncing, and I tried millions of things over the course of like 2 hours, and then for whatever reason, I just shut all the stuff down and opened it back up, and then it started working. And I don't know why. But currently it seems to be working. So if the game audio is a little loud, I can change that.
Everyone else is saying it's fine. It was only one person.
Okay, maybe it's fine. The other thing I want to check, which is probably my biggest fear right now, is because I've had so many problems with it. We should be in sync. Just the camera and the camera audio should be in sync, which I think is fine. That was never really a problem, so that should be okay. The thing I've had a problem with is the game audio being out of sync from the game, and hopefully that's fixed now. But I'm gonna move up and down the menus, and it should match. So whenever it lands on it, it should tick. So hopefully that was good, because that is the biggest problem I've had, and I've almost started to wonder if it's just an OBS recording issue, and the stream itself would be fine. And that's kind of what I'm at this point, because I ran into so many problems with trying to record it, and now I assume it's probably actually fine.
Everyone says lagged.
What's...
Lagged audio. Behind like a second.
So the game audio is lagging behind the game video.
Yeah.
I wish I knew. I wish I knew. It's I'm curious. Here's my thinking right now, and if it is this, then I'm gonna have to figure it out tomorrow and hope I can get it working. I've noticed that it's like as soon as I start it up, it seems to be in sync, and then as time goes on, it gets out of sync. So it's not that I'm recording anything. It's like as the black magic is like on. After a set period of time, it just goes out of sync. So I'd been struggling with it for 60, 90 minutes. By that time, it's really out of sync. So when I started it over, it seemed like it was back in sync. I don't know. If it stayed 1 second out of sync, I can fix that. Because OBS has got the delay, and I had played with that earlier for like forever, and I have no idea. We've never used OBS before, and this is the first time, and it's okay. It's okay. It's got a lot of cool features, but I'm running into problems that I never ran into when I was using Flash Media Live Encoder, which people always say is like a terrible program, but alright. So I'm going to go through these again. You guys can let me know. I don't think it would have improved, but I'm curious if it's gotten any worse or if it's still about a second off. Okay, you have to let me know. I'm curious. If it stays 1 second off, like I said, I can fix that in theory. And I'm already way too frustrated with OBS, but I think I can maybe make that happen. It's been a struggle. Visually, it's fine.
Still off.
Yeah, 1 second? Any worse?
At least a second off, perhaps more.
Okay. But our audio was fine. The camera audio and the camera video
I
was
guess
fine.
so.
Okay. Yeah, whenever I talk, I'm assuming that
People are hearing it double because of the Yeti.
Oh, the Yeti's picking up the TV?
That's what someone was saying. They're hearing it twice.
That's possible. Maybe the gain is just way too high on the Yeti. I'm gonna try something.
Thomas says put in magic codes to make it work. Thomas, I lost the postcard after I saw it from the mailbox. Somewhere between the mailbox and home, I lost the postcard.
Okay, so I adjusted some things. I don't know if they are the things that I should have adjusted, but I adjusted them anyway. Could also do that. That'll probably help a little bit. So at this point, you probably won't be hearing the television. Things I need to know. I should probably have clarified at the beginning exactly what I need to know. My voice should match my mouth movements, and I don't think that's a problem. That was never not working, so that should be fine. But I just want to clarify, that should be okay. So people have to let me know if that's good. So I assume that's fine. The problem right now is getting the audio of the game to sync with the video of the game, because apparently the game audio is behind by a second, is what I've gathered.
Well, people are saying your mouth is fine.
Okay, mouth is fine. That's what I figured.
It does not look like a bad Godzilla movie.
Good. So just to clarify, Internet, the game audio is behind the game video. It's lagging behind by a second. I'm going to give you another test just so you can clarify this.
Game audio behind, yes.
Okay.
On mobile, audio is synced.
On mobile audio? Oh god. No, don't screw with me. I just want to see what you guys say. I can totally, if the game audio is behind the video, I can totally believe that, because that's what I've been struggling with for like 90 minutes.
Now it's closer to 2 to 3 seconds. Game audio behind, about 2 to 3 seconds.
That's what I'm worried about. And that would kind of confirm my suspicion that it's just slowly growing further and further out of sync.
Because, I mean, you can delay it, but if it keeps changing, then...
I have a solution to this problem.
Huh.
I know exactly how to fix this. Okay, here's the deal. So, how this is being recorded, N64 is running through the FrameMeister, which is relevant. FrameMeister's going to the Blackmagic to the TV. On the TV, everything is fine. It passes through. Everything is fine. On the Blackmagic, presumably everything is fine too. I did a little test and it seemed alright. So, I need to get we're losing some audio, so I need to get the audio back. And I know how to do it because it seems like
The cable that arrives Monday?
the cable that arrives Monday would fix this problem. Unfortunately, it arrives Monday. But I have a different solution.
Thomas's solution is point the camera at the TV.
Thank you, Thomas. What we can do...
is mute the game audio and play it through the Yeti.
The Yeti is a mic.
I know. Mute the game audio there. Turn the
Oh.
TV up.
Oh, that is... Yes, actually, that would work just fine. That's the easiest way to do this. But not the best way. The best way to do it would be if we took the audio interface, and you know how whenever we record stuff, we run the audio from the TV to the audio interface, and then we have our headphones plugged in so we can hear it. So basically what we would do is we would run the TV's audio, because that's perfect. What we hear is fine. It's always in sync.
Yeah.
We run that audio into the interface. We run interface channel 3 into that thing, and then we tell OBS to run channel 3, and it would be perfect because it would be with our...
I'm too tired and I missed half that.
Okay.
I just dropped my
Basically I know how to fix it.
Okay, will you float my water? I'm tired.
I will take care of it in a moment. If we do that, we might as well not use the Yeti. We might as well use our mics.
Yeah, but then they're in our face.
Well, we don't have to have them that close.
Yeah, we do.
We do?
The Yeti's nice and over there.
The other option, folks, is what Mao suggested, and I don't know...
Someone else said it, I just read it to you.
Oh.
I don't remember who it was.
Well, it's a really, like... It's the easy way of doing it. It probably wouldn't make it sound the best. But I'm curious what it would sound like, so we're just going to test it quick.
You do that.
We're just going to test it quick. So in order to do that, all I'm going to do is mute this. Turn that back up a little bit. Okay,
So are you doing my idea?
Someone's
idea?
Yes, your / someone else's idea. This is not a great way of doing this, but it is a way. So basically
Now I can hear it better.
See, now the Yeti is just picking up the volume from the television. Not the way I would have done it, but I mean, it works as long as you guys can hear it. As long as you guys can hear the television fairly well, then it's actually fine. So I just need some opinions on that, because if this would be a good failsafe, we'll say that. Like if this works, then if my plan somehow doesn't work out, then we
People
can
are
do it
saying
this.
turn it up louder.
That's what I'm worried about.
Can you turn the Yeti to convo mode?
Yes, actually, I can. That was smart. I will set it to convo
That
mode.
was my idea. I didn't read that one.
I think this is convo mode.
Two things at
Yeah,
once.
I think that's convo mode. You guys might be able to hear it better now. I don't know. Looks like it's picking it up pretty good, to be honest. My gain might be too high now. I don't know. It looks okay, actually. Yeah, this is not the best way of doing this.
Chaz is here.
We have like all of this fantastic equipment, all these wires and stuff. But when OBS doesn't cooperate with me, I'm just like, well, let's turn the mic volume up. Now you can hear the television.
Thomas is upset Chaz is a mod and he isn't.
Aw, Thomas, you can be a mod. I just have to hit a button.
Chaz says it's because I'm the best character.
Chaz is the cheese. He is the best character on the show. How's the audience think about the volume levels?
Better not too loud. Sounds better, sounds perfect. TV slightly louder.
Oh my god.
Sounds perfect.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Now this is going to be perfectly in sync. Because if we are in sync with the game, then this should now be in sync.
We need another controller for Saturday.
We have like 10
I know, I'm
N64.
saying we'll need 2 out.
Yeah, I know. We can grab another. We have like 10 N64 controllers. Okay, so Yes.
Someone says not quite perfect, but a good failsafe.
How about the syncing? It should be synced. If it's not synced, then I'm just going to put the controller down and go cry because I don't want to deal with this anymore.
I'm gonna go sleep.
Yeah, I know. I need to sleep also. I've been spending the last, 3 hours trying to get this thing ready to stream.
I mean, yesterday I got home at 9.
Yeah, 8:30, but yeah, it was late. Okay, that should be synced. Synced. Should be good, mostly.
It's totally synced, man. Don't cry. Perfect. It's synced.
This is, okay, once again, this is not a great way of doing this, but it works. And, man, I'm not gonna even complain.
Thomas timed out, and Chaz said, Thomas, I'll put you in timed out.
Okay, so, how many people, does it tell you how many people are here?
0.
0 people are watching? Okay. That seems unlikely.
278.
Okay, almost 300. So this is a good time to quickly explain things. There should be a description. I'm pretty sure I clicked the right buttons to make a description happen. So this Saturday, we are doing something called Extra Life. Extra Life is an annual charity event that we are a part of where we raise money for children's hospitals across the U.S. We play for our local children's hospital, which is in Florence, South Carolina. It's called McLeod Children's Hospital. This is our 4th year doing it. And the first 2 years we played Earthbound. Last year we played Super Nintendo games. And this year we're doing it a little differently. We are playing N64 games. So what we've been trying to do my entire life, but especially over the last year, is collect all the N64 games. So now we have, at this point, pretty much all of them. We're missing 29, and we should have most of them tomorrow.
Maybe.
Probably.
When's Roland getting back into town?
We'll get them. We'll actually get the games from him on Friday.
Okay.
So, and the games we're missing are ones that we don't suspect people are probably going to request. But we'll see what happens. On Saturday, we'll have exactly what we're missing. So if someone's like, I want you guys to play this, then we can be like, okay.
Chaz wants us to play puzzles.
We're not playing puzzles. That way, if someone does donate money towards something, we can say, okay, well, we don't have that game, but we have...
Hey.
What?
Someone says the camera's a bit bright. Maybe it's because you're wearing white shirt.
Probably.
They said you're glowing.
There's actually... Oh, yeah, there was another problem with OBS. Every single year that we've done this, we've used my professional camera, which is the HV20, and OBS won't see it. I'm sure it's probably a Mac thing, but it's a FireWire camera, and OBS just wouldn't see it. And because I have everything set up, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to plug in the webcam. So the webcam's plugged in. The good news is you can at least see me, and this is the worst it'll look on Saturday, because we start at noon Eastern, and there's like light coming in, and things look a lot better on this camera when there's a lot of light. So when it gets into the evening, this is the worst as it'll look. Gracious. Twice. Anyway, so basically how the stream works is you guys donate money, and 100% of the money goes towards the Children's Hospital, but also you get to, whenever you donate, you put in the name of a N64 game, as long as it's a US release. And every 45 minutes, we change the game that we're playing, and hopefully we'll have all of them or near all of them at that time. So, like every 45 minutes, we'll say, oh, well, this game has brought in this much money, so we're going to play this one. So then that total goes back to 0, and we start playing that game for 45 minutes. So you guys as a group are donating towards games that you want to see played on the stream. Last year when we did Super Nintendo, we managed to do, I think, 15 different games. Although we ended up playing Mega Man X 3 times. Just because it got the most money in a certain period of time, and then it went back to 0, and then started to build itself back up, and we ended up playing it 3 times. So if there's an N64 game that you've always wanted to see Mal and myself play, like, here's your chance. Get your friends together and donate some money towards that particular game, and you might see it played. And all the money goes to charity and is tax deductible and stuff. So it's a really great time.
you may have answered this because I wasn't paying attention.
Yep.
Did you put the link in the description right now so people could start if they wanted?
Yes.
So they have the game to start?
Yes, and that's the other thing that's really important. Right now, I think last time I checked it, we had one donation so far, and they didn't even leave a game. So right now, we are not starting with any games on Saturday. And what you guys can do ahead of time is you can donate before the event and say, you know, I'm donating $10 towards Diddy Kong Racing, or I'm donating $50 towards Banjo-Kazooie, or whatever. And whichever game by noon Eastern on Saturday, whatever game has the most money, that's the game we start the event with. So generally, just saying from what I saw last year, once the event starts, the prices and stuff kind of start going up and stuff. So it's real easy to get in on like the ground floor of the event now. Does that make sense? Like, you can donate now, and you have a better chance of seeing the game played because there's less people doing it.
Who's all these characters?
Oh God, Crunk, Diddy,
and that's all that's important.
Rooster, Badger, Banjo. Like, there's a few other. I haven't unlocked all the guys, so yeah. Donate basically. We are trying to raise $6,400, and the idea is that we start at noon on Saturday, and we don't stop until we raise $6,400. Obviously, we're raising $6,400 because it's kind of the theme of 6,400. Someone wrote $10,000 for Superman 64. Yeah, that's another. You can do that. You can do that if you.
Look how cute I am.
If you don't want me to value my sanity in any way, you can put money towards games that are terrible, like Superman 64.
I don't know this game at all.
And if they win, then we do have to play them. So keep that in mind. It could be fun. Once again, this is open to the entire Nintendo 64 library, U.S., North American, releases only. So please don't list any crazy, funky Japanese game.
Everything important.
Yeah, I really do. I
Currently.
feel like the 29 games we're missing probably won't be called upon. There's a few that might. I think like right now we're missing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, Shadowgate. Those are probably the only two of those 29 that may be asked to be played. Otherwise, we got most of them covered, man. We got Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie, GoldenEye, Mario Kart, Paper Mario. We have Sculptor's Cut. We have Worms Armageddon. We have like all the hard to find ones. We have all of those, so we should be pretty good. Let's see.
I'm really good at this game. So good. Oh, there's a shortcut I missed.
The other thing is right now we're doing a test. We'll be doing a test today, and we'll be doing another much longer test tomorrow because now we have things actually working. We're going to be doing a test on YouTube because I would like to do the stream on YouTube, but it's going to depend on a few factors. Because right now we know that Twitch works, and there are a few advantages to doing it on YouTube, but it basically is going to come down to making sure that we have, low latency, that the chat is fine, and we have certain chat functions available to us. And then probably the big elephant in the room is Content ID, which is something that I want to test before we end this stream, so I'm going to need to put in like Mario 64 or something.
Yeah.
Because I want to know how that's going to work. Basically, Content ID supposedly continues to run even when you're streaming, so if it like detects a song or something, it can jump out at you and yell at you, so I don't know if that's a problem.
Do the bananas do anything? I've played this game like once until now. And now I'm stuck on the rock.
Someone says latency is worse on Twitch, and I found that to be true as well. I don't know why. Maybe it's just Google's infrastructure is bigger and better. But I've noticed that in the past, and I've had other people tell me that in the past too. That it seems like things in terms of latency, things run better on YouTube. Don't get me wrong, YouTube gaming is not perfect, and there are definitely cons compared to Twitch, but I think latency is not one of them. Someone also asked if we have plans to do GameCube next year. We are nowhere close on that collection. The only reason we're doing N64 this year is because we were already kind of close, and we decided we could push hard this year in 2015 to finish it. As far as doing like another system, I don't think we're anywhere close on any of them. GameCube's library is huge. PS1's library is gigantic. Yeah, there's probably not... I actually don't know what we'll do next year. We have this planned out, but I don't have a plan for next year right now.
Oh, shoot. No. No. That was terrible. No.
Someone also says they get better video quality here than on our Twitch streams. Well, that's good. Although I also found that to be true when I did a test. I can stream at a higher bitrate on YouTube than I can on Twitch. For whatever reason. I get dropped frames pretty bad at a certain bitrate when I'm putting it on Twitch, and I don't get them on YouTube. No idea why. But good.
At least I'm a cute mouse character.
And also, I've had quite a few people saying, don't forget to record the stream locally. And I won't. Actually, I'm going to do a test real quick.
Bye.
Okay, it should be loading back up. Okay, are we back? Okay. I think we're back. Okay, so the test that I wanted to do was try and record and stream at the same time on OBS, because that makes sense. It's something that you should attempt to, try. So I did, and when I did, OBS exploded. But I realized why. The settings were wrong inside of OBS. It was set to record to a different file type or something like that than the stream. But the encoding settings were going to be different than the stream, so the CPU had to work twice as hard. CPU should have been able to handle it, but instead, OBS exploded. So, yeah, it's working. It's working now.
I'm doing really good now.
I'm currently both streaming and capturing, and we'll do this little test, and then afterwards I should be able to see if everything is fine. Yeah, don't worry. I want to make sure that we capture the stream this year. People who watched last year will be aware that we didn't record it locally because we never have in the past. The first 2 years were fine. But then last year on Twitch, it just ate it. Like, it was just, most of it was gone. And I had never recorded it locally because I never needed to. But I'm never going to do that again.
I came in first this time.
Someone says, shouldn't you set chat up to a different device than your phone? Yeah, it's going to be on the laptop.
Yeah, because I can't do any mod things.
Yeah, it'll be on the laptop the day of. That's not a concern. We got that working fine. Okay. So one thing I'm going to do quick, just to see if I can kill the stream, is I'm going to put Mario 64 in.
Bye. Oh.
Okay. I brought out 2 games. One, Mario should probably kill it, maybe, if the Content ID thing is true. I also brought out Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, which has licensed music, and should almost definitely kill it.
Not in the trouble. So much trouble.
Okay, I'm gonna shut this off.
But...
I'm sorry.
No!
Okay. So let's swap this out. I should almost probably just start with Tony Hawk, just to see what happens, because that would definitely. That would probably definitely trigger something, right? Because it's straight up copyrighted music. It's just music from an album. So this would probably work. Is it starting? Game is... Actually, it's not starting.
Try Mario.
Interesting. Let's try Mario. Mario flashed briefly. Mario's working.
What's in the middle box on the right?
Huh?
On the stream below us.
Oh.
That's where the money's gone.
That's where the thing showing the donations was before OBS and the computer exploded. And then that webpage didn't load again, so now it's just a picture of Yosemite.
Oh.
Let's see, what song is in Mario? What would be in Content ID? This one?
The flying cap one where you C-stick look up.
The flying cap one where you C-stick look up.
You go inside into the foyer, and you go into first person view and look up. And it's like do 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 do.
I bet Bob on Battlefield is.
No, do mine first.
But I think Bob on Battlefield actually is in Content ID.
I know mine is too. Stand on the sun.
You know yours is in Content ID?
Stand on the sun.
When is it that you play with...
Look up. Do the look up thing. See the song?
Yes, I know the song, but why does it... Do you know that this is in
Content? It's like a Mario song.
Yes, but
everyone knows this song.
I know that Bob on Battlefield is in Content ID. Why did I listen to you? I'm jumping off.
Oh.
And it's gonna put me outside in the castle. Oh wait, no. What put you outside in the castle? Oh, I think it's when you complete. No, not Peach Slide. It's when you do either the invisible one or the metal one. I think maybe. I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna load this up. Oh, you know what? Because of the way we're capturing this, because it has to hear the thing from the microphone, I'd say it's extremely unlikely that it would hear the game.
Beats me.
That was my only real concern, was if we're going to do it on YouTube, I'd hate, because we're doing such a huge library of stuff, it'd really suck to run into problems. But actually... I don't think that you would run it, especially because we talk the entire time too. I don't think Content ID is really going to be an issue, especially if we're capturing audio from the television this way. Seems good. I'm not sure why Tony Hawk didn't work. That seems concerning. I think the cart's really clean, so put it in again. See if it does anything.
Hi, Cappies. You here to cause troubles?
Hi, bud. Did it flash? I think it flashed.
Just thinking about it.
Looks like it's trying to figure some stuff out. It could be, there could be a few issues with some stuff, with some games running through the FrameMeister. That is a possibility. And if we run into that problem, we should be able to correct it pretty easily by switching to,
the other N64, you said?
Actually, I said that, yeah, but actually, now that I think about it... Oh, wait, here we go.
You had to really think about it.
FrameMeister had to give that some serious thought. But now that it's given it some thought, it's good. See, the reason this happens for the FrameMeister is because the game is using different resolutions to do stuff. So what happens is... the FrameMeister is reading a single resolution. Once it locks onto it, it's like, okay, we got it. Everything's cool. But if it changes, it has to redo that process. And some games, like with FMVs or something like that, they change often, and then it screws it up. So, now we're in demo mode, But when I press start to go into the game, like there is no menu. So it's not that the N64 doesn't work. It's that the FMV thing that's playing is different from the resolution of the menu, and it takes the FrameMeister a long time to figure that out because it's changing. So like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 would be... It's still playable, and we can still stream it, but I'd have to do it a different way. But what I told you earlier actually probably wouldn't work, because it's still going into the FrameMeister. And we just keep loading into demo mode. I tried pressing start twice, but I can't get it to get into like the actual game. Okay, I've learned a lot. This has been a good test. Short test, but good test. Things I need to think about. Well, I don't need to think about recording the game audio and getting that figured out with the syncing, because I'm just going to do this because it's working. It's fine. As far as making sure that I can play games with radically different resolutions, I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do that quite yet. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I have a few ideas. I could use another capture device, but that's kind of lame. I'd rather use the Blackmagic because it's all hooked up into the OBS. I got it. I definitely got it. I think. Pretty sure. I should test it, but otherwise I got it. Okay, I'm gonna test this one last thing, and then I'm gonna end the stream because it's getting late. But I'm gonna test this before I end it. In the meantime, enjoy now playing Mario 64. Oh.
Should I delete your file?
No.
I think I'm gonna do the best level.
Because sometimes you need two N64s. Let's see. Where do I want to put this one?
Bottom shelf. If you cleared off the bottom shelf. I think I did it. Perfect.
Yeah, this will be the spare N64 for all of those troublesome titles. Like when people want to see Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Such a troublesome title. But I should have the equipment necessary to actually do it. This little box actually should do it. Hopefully. God. Should be able to do it. Okay, let's put this here.
Yay. Yay.
Okay, I'm actually have to turn this off now.
Oh.
I know, you just got started! How upsetting, right? Hold on, I'm gonna replug this up here. That's plugged up into this other slot. Okay, then I'm gonna plug this into here. Okay, then I'm gonna plug this into here. And the thing that's going to change is I'm actually going to turn off the FrameMeister. I think. This I'm actually not sure.
You fuzzy one, come
turn this
here.
off. If it actually turns off, there it goes. And then I'm going
stay
to
Lay down.
Plug this into the
Be a good
output.
cat piece.
I'm gonna plug
Okay, bye.
this over here. God, what a setup. Okay. Now, oh, this is S-Video? What? What? I didn't know this had an S-Video plug on it. Well, shoot. I'll try that in a minute. Okay, so that's all set up. Now, all I gotta do, this does not stretch very far. I am going to take the power cable out of this Nintendo 64 and plug it into this Nintendo 64. Excuse me, sorry. Okay.
Thomas says this is his favorite game.
What game?
This game.
The black screen game? Okay, no signal, that's good. So now what happens is I put in this, and I take this out, and I plug this in. Problem solving, folks. We turn this on, and it should... Oh, God.
Someone said you need to change OBS source. Or is that is that the same still?
Nope, I don't have to change OBS
Okay.
source. I'm still using the same source. But I'm a little concerned because this actually isn't working either. This device actually may function the exact same way as the FrameMeister, where it's trying to pick up the signal.
I don't know. Switch it with Mario. It's easy.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Alright, let's try Mario. See if Mario works. Still says no signal. That makes me feel better, though, because that doesn't necessarily mean there's an issue. Okay. Switch.
Maybe it's a sign we need to go to bed.
We do need to go to bed. That part is evident. 720p. So no, that's not it. Switch. I don't know what Switch does. That's probably changing. If I had to guess, that's probably changing the. That's the frame rate. If I change that, that's going to stop working. Right now, things should be fine. Is everything plugged in? Yeah. Is this plugged in? Yeah. That's weird. To be fair, my N64 has some issues. So maybe it's related to my N64 just having some weird problems. Huh. Well, that's a bit of a problem. The only other thing that I could think to try is maybe plug the red, yellow, white into the modded one. I just don't know what that would do. I don't know if, like, the modded one is set to, like, only output RGB and, like, it won't output composite anymore. I've just never tried it because I haven't needed to. I don't think it would hurt anything. Maybe I should just try it. I don't think it's going to hurt anything, so I'm going to give it a shot. Because this, at least this N64 is functioning.
Let go of the couch, cat.
Okay. Plug this back in. Gonna take this out. And gonna...
Sagan would not come say hi.
There's also a chance that this cable doesn't work. I didn't really consider that until just this second, but this cable could be old and not functional. Let's give this a shot and see if this does anything. It does. Okay. I think my personal N64 is really dead. Okay, well, cool. Then that leads me to the big final test question that I had, which was this. Does it play Tony Hawk? It does. This actually looks pretty freaking good.
Yeah, look at those letters. You can read them.
This is not going through the FrameMeister. This is coming right out of the RGB modded N64, but coming out through Composite,
Okay.
which is confusing, but okay. I don't understand. I don't think I can do any long-term damage to my modded N64 this way, because there's nothing like going into the N64, it's just coming out. So it should be fine. I mean, you can tell it's not the clearest thing ever. It's not like the FrameMeister would make it, but it's not bad. This is hooked up through Composite. I'm gonna try one more thing before I stop this, and that's just hooking up S-Video and see if it'll output out of the N64 with S-Video. It should. That would be fantastic. I didn't even know I had an S-Video cable in there. Let's see, which way does this go? This way? This way. This way. Alright. One more time. Does it work? Does it send a signal through S-Video? Apparently not.
No, apparently, like, when you had it before, it was, like, shrinking. When you had Tony Hawk up a second ago,
It was
it
shrinking.
outputs it in widescreen.
It outputs it in widescreen. What? That's crazy. Oh, I see what's happening. Oh, yeah, it is, yeah, this device automatically stretches it. Okay. That's not a big problem, actually. Not a big problem. I would just make a second thing on OBS for the Intensity Pro, for the Blackmagic, except one would be for this device. Cool. Okay, here's my big thing in testing this right here. I just wanted to make sure that if someone was like, play Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, that we can. And we can. We can. It won't be stretched like this, what you guys are seeing. I can fix that. It'll be 4x3. So that's not a big concern. Don't worry about that. And there it is. That's what it's supposed to look like. On our side, this is what it's supposed to look like. On your side, it's a mangled mess because it's too wide. But once again, I can fix that. Volume is still right. I think we did it.
Okay.
Ready for bed?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm actually gonna... take this out. Put in, just put this in so it's got some background music. And the vlog, huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I get that in your face? I mean, you're sitting on it, so I don't know what you expected. It's gonna fall.
It's fine. Just
Okay.
Bed.
I know. What time is it?
It's like almost 11:30.
Okay. It is late. What's today?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Okay. Hi. Welcome to Wednesday. It's been an interesting day. It's been an interesting evening, to be honest. We've spent probably... What time did we really get started trying to get things figured out? Probably 7:30? Maybe 8? 7:30 or 8?
It was earlier.
Well, I was working on some graphic stuff earlier, but I wasn't actually actively trying to get the stream working until 7:30 or 8. But I wanted to try and do some test stuff. We wanted to get started a lot earlier because we were gonna start testing carts, cleaning carts, making sure the batteries in the carts were still good. We didn't get that far,
No.
unfortunately. We did get far enough to get the stream working. We got the audio stuff figured out after a mess of a time. It is not the way I wanted to set it up, but it is working, and basically all we're doing is... Also, why is Diddy Kong not playing?
Beats me.
I just realized that he's not... I'm concerned! It looked like it was going to start, and then it didn't start. What the heck? I don't know what's happening. There's a lot of odd stuff going on. Yeah, I have no idea what's happening anymore. Anyway, we've had to set up all the stuff. We get it working. Basically, what's happening at this point is we're just capturing the audio from the television into the mic. But it's late, and we have a lot of stuff to test tomorrow. So I guess it's gonna have to wait. How many viewers do we have now? We had about 300 at one point. Does it show how many?
307.
So we actually gained a few. Bless you. Bless all of you for sticking around through all of this mess. And this is all so we could get the charity event worked out for Saturday. And right now it looks like it's going to work, although I'm becoming increasingly concerned why Diddy Kong Racing is not loading.
I mean, it's not hooked up the way it was.
Yeah, well, it should still work. So now I'm going to put Tony Hawk in. Does Tony Hawk come up? Tony Hawk works. Okay, I'm beyond perplexed. It's like some games work and some games don't, and some N64s, and I'm confused beyond belief at this point. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. It is a short vlog day. Anyone that wants to say a shout out on the stream to the vlog totally can, and I will film it, and you guys can be forever on this vlog day where we did nothing but talk about how we tried to stream a thing. We did end up streaming for about an hour though, so we got some practice in, but tomorrow's going to be an even longer day. Oh man, and now to let this thing focus in, and it's still out of focus. It's still out of focus. It is still out of focus. I think it's because it's moving too fast.
Here.
Oh wait, no, I got. There we go. There we go. Now it's in focus for the few people that can say hi, and then it got out of focus. All right. Once again, short vlog. I apologize for that, but there's a lot going on. This has been a crazy week for us, and continues to be a crazy week with all this preparation and a bunch of other stuff too. So, thanks for watching. Let's be back tomorrow, shall we? I feel bad making that vlog so short, but it's been a day. It's been a really crazy day, and then this week just in general is, oh my lord, wow, too much stuff. There's sound on this? Yeah, okay. No idea why Diddy Kong won't load. Diddy Kong won't load on the modded N64 when the modded N64 is plugged in with composite cables. But the cool thing is that all you have to do, it's actually nice because we don't even need the other N64 in the mix. We just have to swap out a cable. So if I take this out and I put this in,
And turn the FrameMeister back on.
and I take this out and I put this in, and then I just turn the FrameMeister back on and turn Diddy Kong on, obviously, then we should be good to go. It might take a second, but there it goes. So this is actually better because we only need one N64. We don't need two. The modded one will play games through composite. It might even make them look better. I don't know.
Bedtime.
Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, be sure to donate. If you donate early, you may see the game played first, which is kind of cool. Where's the remote?
Beats me.
Oh, I have it. So keep that in mind. Also, let your friends and family know that we're going to be doing a live stream on Saturday. Now, tomorrow there will be another test stream here. I am one of the things we need to do is we need to actually go through all the carts and make sure they work.
Diddles.
We need to go through all the carts and make sure they work. We need to make sure that if a game has a battery backup, that it actually functions. I need to make sure that the controller pack I have works. So there's a lot of stuff that we actually need to test tomorrow. I don't know when tomorrow's test stream is going to start, but earlier than this one, much earlier. In fact, if I get the stuff I need to get done in the day tomorrow, then I may start streaming early in the day.
Before I get home.
Before you even get home, because there's still a lot of stuff that we got to test. So, yep.
Diddles.
Diddly Kong. Thanks for watching, and we'll see. We may see you tomorrow. If you're back tomorrow, there will be more testing. Otherwise, get excited for Saturday because every single year
Wow.
I'm trying to break things. I think every single year we've done it, it's went 16 hours. It could go longer. It depends if we haven't hit the $6,400 mark by that point, then we'll go longer. But yeah, tell your friends, raise money for charity. It's a good thing. I'm gonna stop the stream now.
Bye.
Kitty, don't eat that.
I want to eat the remote.